Let's take a look at Nuendo 11 MixConsole. The MixConsole provides a common environment to produce mixes in stereo, surround, or 3D audio. The MixConsole allows you to control solo mute status, level, pan, etc. for audio and MIDI channels. Now if we take a look at a few key advantages of the MixConsole, you can access the MixConsole from the low zone section or open an independent MixConsole window. You can customize the MixConsole and adjust preferences to fit your workflow and project, as well as create and recall multiple MixConsole configurations. For example, if I look at the 7.1.4 Nuendo 11 Dolby Atmos project, I can access the MixConsole from the lower zone section of the project window to display and access the fader section, insert section, or sound section of the MixConsole. I can customize the toolbar with the option to adjust the width of the MixConsole channel count. To open the MixConsole window, use the F3 key or click on the arrow icon on the upper right corner of the lower zone MixConsole. Up to 4 independent MixConsoles can be configured with different layouts and preferences, and a separate key command can be assigned for each MixConsole. Now in this example, the main MixConsole shows a left zone and channel latency with the visibility tab selected. Now you can see that the lower zone MixConsole window follows the main MixConsole channel selection. To add the project window to the channel selection sync, check Sync Selection in Project Window and MixConsole in the Preferences under Project and MixConsole, and click Apply and OK. In addition to the channel selection sync, I can also sync visibility of project and MixConsole by clicking on the icon located on the left zone upper right corner of the MixConsole window. I can select MixConsole and Project, as well as Track Channel Type Filter. Now for this project, I set up a different layout for the MixConsole 2, which include Channel Overview, Meter Bridge, Equalizer Curve, and Channel Rack, with only bed channels visible. The meter bridge offers PPM or wave display, and the meter can be set to Input, Post Fader, or Post Panner on right-click. Finally, I use the same settings for the MixConsole 3 Windows layout as the MixConsole 2, with only the object channels visible. Now, for example, I can create workspaces to record the MixConsole and VST Multipanner for automation purposes, or MixConsole 2 and 3 to work on bed channels and object channels on separate MixConsoles. Now, Nuendo 11 MixConsoles offer flexible routing to multiple outputs, groups, or effect channels at the same time, a dedicated undo-redo MixConsole action, and you can create and recall up to 10 MixConsole snapshots. For example, I can create multiple output buses in the Audio Connections window, Output tab, where in this case I'm using the 7.1.4 output bus with a control room, and created one stereo and one 5.1.4 buses connected to different output ports. I've also created several group channels, a 7.1.2 bus for bed channels for this Dolby Atmos project using Steinberg VST Dolby Atmos renderer, a third-order Ambisonics group channels for binaural conversion and playback, and a 5.1.4 group bus to be sent to a separate studio with a different speaker configuration. I've also created one FX channels with a 7.1.2 reverb plugin. Now if we take a closer look at the channel rack, make sure Direct Routing is checked, and under the Function menu, make sure that Direct Routing Summing Mode On is also checked. Direct Routing allows you to send signal to multiple outputs, groups, or effect channels at the same time. So for example, I can send my 7.1.2 group bed channel signal to the 5.1.4 group bus for additional processing, or directly to the 5.1.4 output bus. Now if we take a look at the bed channels of this 7.1.4 project, I can send signal from any selected channels to the 7.1.2 group bed channel, 5.1.4 group bus, as well as 7.1.2 reverb effect channels, for example. Now the MixConsole left zone section offers a dedicated history tab recording every action made on the MixConsole, including action details and time, with a shortcut available on the toolbar, and a snapshot tab for you to save and recall up to 10 snapshots, including a shortcut on the toolbar. Thanks for watching.